Lawrence.
Good evening and welcome to the Ripon Channel. We have boys high school basketball tonight here in Ripon, as it is the first game of the season as the Ripon Tigers host the Westfield Pioneers here at the Tigers Den. The Ripon Tigers, as we mentioned, opening game indeed, and also opening game for the Westfield Pioneers. With Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause, and we're glad to have you here on the Ripon Channel for our opening night's broadcast. And I guess we can say it's also opening night for the conference, as the South Central Conference, as there are three other games that are taking place here this evening. As far as the Ripon Tigers go, last year is done. Seniors have graduated. It's a new year, and it's year number 2 for head coach Andy Bradley and his staff. And Marty, last year we did a number of the boys' games. It was kind of a feel-out process. Tigers won some games. They probably should have won a few more. Some of them you lose, some you win. But regardless, in year 1, it's sort of what you expect when you're taking over a program that was, let's be clear, in disarray.
Yes.
So now that we are in year number 2, what did we learn from last year that leads into this year?
Well, when we did the first game of Coach Bradley's inaugural contest last year, they were down by 20, came back, and almost beat the Amarillo boys. And we both looked at each other at the conclusion of that contest, and we said, man, did they play hard.
Yeah, that's right.
And we walked out of there going, this is a young team. You know, their scoring leader was led by a 9th grader. And this is a young team, but, man, they played hard. And when you're coaching in sports, the number one thing a coach has to have before you can worry about anything else, about fundamentals and mistakes and so forth and poor defense, it's, are you giving me everything you have when you're on the court? And they did. And so I think that's the centerpiece with Coach Andy Bradley's ball club of a year ago. We came away with that. And, you know, and they had some pretty tough non-conference matchups last year as well. I remember a Division I team coming in here out of Oshkosh last year, did a Saturday afternoon game. We don't know. I didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Bradley tonight. We couldn't get it all to happen. Every coach has his routine, and when they're available, it's a limited time. So we're going to try to make that happen for the next home game that we do, as well as his counterpart, Kirsten Sauerbry, first-year head coach of the Ripon Tiger girls program. But we have the nucleus of a year ago returning. And so we're going to have a pretty good feel really quick, I think, to see where are these guys a year later. As you pose that question to me, where are we from last year to this year? Well, we're about to find out in less than 2 minutes.
Right.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, for the Ripon Tigers, you already mentioned the leading scorer was a freshman. His name is Blake Bradley. He averaged 17 points last season, and he's well on his way to having an excellent career. He already has over 400 points in his one season, 429 to be exact. And as far as the three-point shooting, he made 71 of those last season. So that's what we can expect, I guess, from Blake Bradley. And we will see how the rest of the team gels with Blake's leading as their scorer. For Westfield, there's a kid by the name of Austin Lyon. He is a senior. He's got over 800 career points, and he averages about 20 points a game, or at least he did last season. So we may have a game tonight where we're going to check out some elite scoring by certain individuals. But we know it's about a team, and I guess we'll see how it all develops.
Yeah, and the first thing I'm going to look for, one of the first things I'm curious about with Coach Bradley's Tigers here in the Tiger Den is how deep does he go this year? How deep does he feel fundamentally going with his team? That it's about trust. You know, when you're in that game, it's about me trusting you. So that's one of the big things I'm going to have going. The other question I have is they're lining up the Ripon players is I don't think I've seen this assortment of tennis shoes, of basketball shoes, quite like this before. Lynn, check that out, baby. Holy smokes. We're going from, look at the hot pink ones on top to the orange.
Absolutely. Well, Sam Erickson is going to have the band, and here is our national anthem. Very good. Sam always does a great job, and we certainly appreciate it. Marty, now this is being the first conference game of the season. There's a website on X that is called Bound Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they take care of a lot of the football and basketball projections and results, and they also go on statistics with individuals and things of that nature.
Cool.
And they made a projection for the South Central Conference. They project Berlin to win the conference.
Yep.
Westfield to be 5th, Ripon 6th.
Okay.
So we'll see, but that's just what we have there.
Yeah, that's interesting, just getting that information, and it's nothing more than a predictor.
Right.
But it gives you a benchmark, a starting point.
Well, we'll get to the starters here in just a second as they are introducing the Ripon starters, and we want to pass those along. They include number 5, Tyler Brewer, a junior. Number 20, Carson Kaiser, a senior who's just off a fantastic soccer career here at Ripon High School. 21, Devin Donovan, a junior. 22, Blake Bradley, the sophomore. 24, Logan Polash, the senior. For Westfield, they're going with number 5, Ethan Kind, a junior. He's 5'8". Number 10, Trenton Roos. He is a senior at 5'10". 21, Andrew Cravello, 6-foot senior. 23, Colvin Adams, 6-foot senior. Austin Lyon, 6'2", senior. Their head coach, Nick Breakbush. Ripon's head coach, Andy Bradley. We're underway. The tip goes to the Pioneers. Looks like Ripon's going to start off in a man-to-man defense as Westfield passes the ball around the three-point circle. Trayton Roos right now with the ball. Now this is Lyon with it. He's their big scorer, drives into the lane, slips, was able to get the ball out of him. And it stays on the right wing now to the top of the circle with Lyon. He's going to take a long three, and he cans it down. That is, again, Austin Lyon.
So he showed his counterpart, Polash, that's my range, so he'll have to get up on him next time.
So now the Tigers with the ball. Over to the right side is Logan Polash. Back to Bradley. Into the left corner with it is Carson Kaiser. There's a three on the right wing. That is by Tyler Brewer.
That.
It is no good, and we're going to have a held ball on the rebound, including is Devin Donovan in that held ball, Ripon's possession.
I thought Bradley could have grabbed that with two hands instead of trying to corral it with one. A guy that came off the bench as Bradley takes that baseline shot, matches Mr. Lyon, and there's a little bit of backcourt pressure by Ripon. Donovan came off the bench, a lot of energy last year.
He did.
Now he's starting, but look at the size, how he is filled out in 1 year. My goodness.
Looks like he put on a little weight and some in the weight room, too. Looks like he's going to be a good athlete.
Yeah, it's not old man size.
Not at all. All right, Lyon to the baseline, going to do a turnaround, And
yeah, it'll be on Donovan. When he went baseline, Donovan went down to double, and unfortunately, he went into a spin move, and Donovan, one of those, body contacts.
I was going to say could have been a travel, but I guess he was knocked down. So it's the Pioneers' ball underneath the basket right side. The inbound goes out high. Oh, good hustle out there by
Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
That's Carson Kaiser.
Kaiser, 20, not 22.
And he did a great job on the inbound, and he knocked it off of the Westfield player. Tigers get possession.
On this kind of pressure, when you catch it, don't dribble right away unless you're going to attack the rim.
In the middle is Brewer. Nice. He goes to the basket. Nice pass from Kaiser. And there's a foul on the Pioneers.
Yeah, the whole key to that was Brewer on the weak side, moving without the ball, made it himself available and rewarded with a foul.
So the foul is on Colvin Adams, his first team. Kaiser to inbound, gets it to Bradley in the left corner, makes a move on the baseline, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
Are you serious?
Charge.
The reason why I don't like that, because he was avoiding going away from the baseline. He was not square defense-wise, but the ref made the call definitively. He's there, I'm not.
Bradley looked a little out of control there, but regardless, it's a foul on Ripon. His second personal. I beg your pardon. His first personal, second team. There we go.
I like the idea of Ripon slowing up the offense for Westfield. If they're doing this, I like to think that Westfield must be a transitional team, and Bradley's trying to slow them up.
Lyon goes to the basket, but overlays.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Tyler Brewer.
Yeah, Lyon did everything right. He just, like you said, didn't finish.
Brewer here, now to Polash on the wing, takes a little dribble to the lane. His pass was tipped. It ended up to the right wing with Carson Kaiser. Now here's Polash, top of the circle. He's going to drive to the basket. Stops, goes up, blocked.
Yeah, he needed to go right away. He needed to finish when he penetrated, dribbled. And when he stopped, everybody collapsed on him.
Good hustle that time by Logan Polash as he knocks the ball out of bounds.
Remember, Polash was on varsity as a sophomore.
Yes.
And already it seems like, what, he's a senior?
Yeah, no, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Time moves quickly.
Indeed.
All right,
algebra class never did, but you know, time in general does, yes.
Here's Lyon with it in between the circles for the Pioneers. Right side now to Adams. Over to the wing, doing some dribbling there was Trayton Roos. Now a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound out of there by Blake Bradley.
Good crashing by the white team here in the orange numbers.
Kaiser to Brewer for a three, and it's no good.
Good shot.
Rebound comes out of there to Lyon. Behind the back. Ooh, rolled it a little bit. No call. Lyon's going to go to the basket, but hey, stolen away by Donovan.
Out of control. No help by Brewer. Let's see what he does.
Brings it over to Carson Kaiser. Right corner. Bradley three. Another good one.
Boy, right now he's 2 for 2, Bradley. And you get the feeling that rim looks like a swimming pool. Pretty big target for Bradley. Solid 2 for 2.
No rebounding bracket on there this time. And we've got an offensive foul. Devin Donovan with an excellent defensive move.
And that's what he did last year too, right? I mean, he was both ends of the court. Donovan was your energy guy, defensively, offensively. But I'm telling you, from a year ago, I hardly recognize him just with his growth spurt.
The foul was on Trayton Roos of the Pioneers. And now a three, Bradley again from the wing. Donovan, the offensive rebound.
And the reach on Westfield.
And the Pioneers draw a foul.
Lyon pleading with the official, didn't like the call.
Andrew Crivello gets the foul, his first, team's third.
I'm digging Lyon's 70s haircut up, by the way. I'm going to throw that in there too.
Here's Brewer. Goes back to Kaiser. Polash going to make a drive, but hands it off. Brewer now to the left corner for three. Kaiser, good! Oh. Will the Tigers shoot anything but threes tonight?
I don't know what they will do if they have to go to the free throw line.
They're 3 out of 4, 9-3 lead over the Pioneers. Now Westfield with the ball with Roos.
Coach Bradley has them playing hard on defense, too.
Oh, Lyon slipped and fell. And I don't think anybody hit him. He just slipped.
No, well, he did try to do a stop-and-go double move there, and he did. Remember, when this game started, he had to go to the floor to avoid a travel.
Well, Landon Garrett comes into the game for the Tigers, and I know there was a second player, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But first off, we have a timeout with 13:32 remaining in this first half. It's the Tigers 9 and the Pioneers 3.
Didn't see who called it, but I got to believe it's the Pioneers at this stage.
I would think so.
Yeah. He wants to. I think he needs his team just to settle down. I think Lyon is really trying hard to do too much maybe for his squad. You know, when it's not there, he's trying to do too much. And sometimes you got to let the game come to you a little bit more and trust your teammates a little bit. But right now, Ripon off to an outstanding start offensively. Good spacing, which creates your offense because the defense, it stretches them out and it creates opportunities. And I really like the way Brewer is moving without the ball from the weak side. That's another good sign. Boys are off to a good start for Ripon.
All right, so I said Landon Garrett, number 12, he's a junior, has come into the game. And in addition to that, it was, I guess he was the only one. All right. Nope, number 4, I take that back. Eric Cumber came into the game, the senior. Cumber, of course, had the great high school football season this year, over 2,500 yards that Marty and I got a chance to watch. Polash got himself in a little trouble in the corner, and it's a turnover, so the ball will go back to the Pioneers.
I don't know what Cumber does offensively, but I can tell you this, defensively, watching him with his athleticism, he should be rather effective defensively.
So the Pioneers with the ball on after the turnover. Austin Lyon will bring it up for Westfield. He has their only points tonight, a 3-point basket. Over to the left wing, taking a drive. Back to Lyon for a long 3, and that's a easy swish, and he drew a foul.
On Polash for a 4-point play. You don't see a lot of those. Well,
you do not.
On that first 3 to start the game, Polash for Ripon found out his range, so made that comment. He's going to have to be out in his grill, yes. And he was. And now Polash will have to get Midas-sized a little bit better. You don't see a lot of 4-point plays. We're about to see one here if he can end one.
Well, that's Logan's first personal.
And he does.
Third team foul. So Lyon has all 7 of Westfield's points last season. As I said before the broadcast, before the game started, he averaged 20.
Yeah.
All right, here's Bradley now on the left wing.
And that's interesting, the 2 shooters, Lyon guarding Bradley.
There's Kaiser back to Bradley now. Back to Kaiser. Couple of dribbles, stops.
There you go.
Cumber.
There you go.
Into the lane to Bradley. Kaiser will go to Brewer. Left side is Garrett.
I think
Brewer again. There's Kaiser with it. Into the lane. He's going to take a shot off the glass. Good.
Pretty.
What a pretty shot.
Yeah, the key when he made that curl move down Main Street, he got that dribble nice and low. Nobody could bother the ball, and then he just exploded with a little spin off the glass.
What a nice floater there by Austin Lyon on the left side.
Yeah, he seems to have the whole package. He's the real deal, right? Anywhere on the court.
Here's Brewer, who got it across the timeline to Carson Kaiser.
Kaiser doing a nice job.
Oh, there's a steal. And it's going to be Lyon, and he lays it up and in. Austin Lyon.
Now, earlier in the game, there was a horizontal pass west to east by Ripon and was almost stolen by Lyon. That time he finished the deal.
So Bradley gives the ball to Garrett, who's in the lane. Little jumper. No good. The ball bounces off to Westfield for the rebound. That's Trayton Roos, and here he comes back to Lyon. He's on the right wing, and he drew a foul there by Tyler Brewer.
Well, he took Brewer off the dribble.
That's Brewer's first.
It makes for a tough matchup. He's 2 for 2, Lyon, unofficially, or 2 for 3 on threes. And so you got to come out on them, and they're deep threes. And then we've seen what else he can do with either hand. He can go all the way to the rim. So that's a tough one-on-one assignment.
Well, it's another timeout on the floor. There's 11 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah.
And our score is now tied 11-11.
Yeah, Ripon 11 and Lyon 11. Has Lyon scored all 11? I believe
Lyon
so.
has scored all 11.
Yep.
He has 2 threes, a 4-point play.
Yep.
And let's see, 1 3, a 4-point play, and 2 baskets.
Yep. And those weren't mid-range jumpers. Those were all the way to the rim.
Yeah.
Both of those.
Well, the 1-3, Marty, is by the R right in front of the Ripon bench where Polash fouled him. But nonetheless, yes, it was from a ways away. All right, Austin Lyon gets the inbound for the Pioneers. Brewer's on him. Westfield will circle it around here to Drew Breakbush. Right side, Roos, long 3, and he hit that one.
A lefty. They got 3 scorers. We haven't seen the other 2 gentlemen till now.
That's Trayton Roos. He's also a senior. Now the Tigers the other way with Brewer in the lane. Little layup. No good, but he drew a foul and will get 2 free throws.
Tough take by Brewer. You know, he kind of, second half of the season last year, started to show us what he was capable of doing. Had a couple big games.
The foul. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, once again, you know, if you're going to run the gauntlet with the dribble drive, you got to keep that dribble below the knees. And as big as he is, he did just that. Good ball skills set there by Brewer.
The foul was on Drew Breakbush, 5'8" junior, his first, team's 4th. First free throw by Tyler Brewer was good. Second one is also good. Got a friendly rim bounce.
Yeah, we've seen that now in football and basketball. Yeah, we wait till it's done.
No kidding. All right, here's Lyon with it for the Pioneers. Gets a screen.
Yeah, little help and recover by Donovan.
Stops, goes to the top of the key for a 3 there by Colvin Adams, who's no good. Kaiser comes away with it. Left side by Kalmus, but he travels with the ball.
Yeah, Kalmus, by the way, if you watch, his assignment now coming off the bench, his assignment is on Lions defensively. So you watch number 3 and see what he can do.
Ben Kalmus, just a sophomore, played some on the varsity last season. All right, the inbound goes to Trayton Roos for the Pioneers. Gets it across the timeline. He's on the wing left side. Brings it over now to Miles Grosskreutz as he drives to the basket. But they're going to call Devin Donovan on a block.
Yeah, it is. You got to keep moving. He slid initially with him, and then he stopped, and that's what created the contact.
So for Devin, that is his second personal. It's the team's 5th
That
foul.
hurts. That hurts not having him out there, because he's definitely one of those active players that's going to help you on the boards on both ends.
So that means the Pioneers will get the ball underneath the basket right side on the inbound. Lyon gets it to Roos, but Roos lost his dribble. Good defense there by Ben Kalmus. Now,
off of teammate's foot.
Yeah, Roos tried to bring it into the lane, but no good. Okay, Logan Polash is back in.
Nope.
There's a 3 by Kaiser. Rebound to Polash, back to Kaiser. Here is Bradley with it. Down to the right baseline. He was double teamed, but dribbles out. Now he stopped his dribble to get it to Kaiser. Oh, and Kaiser, who's going to pass it to Polash, but Polash moved. Good thing Ben Kalmus hustled to pick up the loose ball.
What a pass.
Underneath to Eric Cumber, but his shot was blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought there was more than ball on that, but it was a nice block nonetheless. Great pass by Kalmus, by the way. Good eyesight. Way to see the floor.
Clock stoppage with 9:40 to go in the first half. Here's Kaiser with it. Into Blake. Bradley for a shot in the lane, no good. Rebound out of there by Miles Grosskreutz, 6'1" senior. Here's Lyon, getting fancy with the ball behind his back.
And there's Cumber.
It's a tie-up.
4th and 1. It was 4th and 1. Cumber to the floor. He was on that floor faster than the ball.
So it's a tie-up, but Westfield gets the possession arrow. In for Ripon now, Reed Stolfus, a new player for the Tigers, first time in. Also, Tyler Brewer returns for Ripon.
Stolfus saw the floor last year as well.
There's a three by Roos. No good. Rebound bouncing up out of there. Coming away with it is Reed Stolfus, who just came into the game.
Yeah, it was Brewer that kind of batted it coming off the rim. Good job to keep it alive.
Brewer to Colmus. Goes to the left side baseline. Dribbling around. Oh, guarded by Lyon, who knocked it out of bounds. Good quick hands by Lyon, but Ripon will inbound it.
Kid plays hard both ends, Lions.
Westfield has the lead here, 14-13. Into the backcourt now to Stolfus, who brings it up across the timeline for the Tigers. There's Brewer for a long three, right wing, in and out. Rebound out of there to Lyon. It's a foot race to the basket, and nice hustle by Polash from behind, but he's going to be called for a reaching foul. And for Logan, second personal, sixth team foul.
So you got two of your starters with 2 fouls apiece, Donovan and Polash.
So Blake Bradley returns, and also coming in is Cameron Grenier. He is a junior, 23.
Dad is one of the assistants. Cameron's gone through a growth spurt. I can see that from his freshman year.
Nice inbound play to Austin Lyon. Ripon fell asleep.
We got beat on a screen-to-screener, it looked like.
Stolfus into the right wing, gets the long pass to Grenier. Back to Stolfus. He is going to do what with it? A couple of dribbles. Goes to Grenier, top of the circle. Backs up.
That's right. Meet the ball here with this tight man-to-man defense.
Stolfus into the lane, stops, turns around, brings it back to Tyler Brewer. And Brewer into the lane as well. Goes to Stolfus on the wing left side, now to the baseline. Little pull-up jumper, no good, but he was fouled on the play.
I like the aggressiveness by Ripon.
I gotta ask you, Marty, the Ripon doesn't seem to be able to get the ball into Blake Bradley's hands. He's only had a couple of shots here tonight.
Right, good defenses are going to do just that. They're going to try to take away. You always want to take away the best player. Ripon's having a hard time doing that with Lions.
Trayton Roos drew the foul, his second, team's fifth. First free throw by Reed Stolfus is no good. He gets a second.
Ripon got off to a quick scoring start primarily on 3 balls. They were 3 of 4, correct, on threes.
Yeah.
And then since then, the defense by Westfield has tightened up.
Memphis Grosskreutz, number 20, got that strong rebound. He gets another one, but it knocks it off a Ripon player. And that Grosskreutz kid, number 20, is a 6'2 freshman. And he's pretty muscular already.
Ripon trails by 3 with just under 8 minutes in the
what
second half.
What a steal by Austin Lyon, and he's going to lay it up and in. He took the ball right out of the Ripon player's hands.
Yep.
What a job. But Ripon now down by 5, 18-13. Brewer, Bradley, shot good, and he drew the foul.
And 1.
Ripon needed that basket in the worst way, and they get one from Blake Bradley, who has 8 points now and a chance to go to the line. The foul is on Westfield's Austin Lyon, his first, the team's 6th.
Talked about Donovan getting a growth spurt from a year ago. I have to say that's also with Blake Bradley, very much so. You can see it. It's a tough guard assignment on Lions. Good job by Brewer so far for the Tigers.
And Lyon had it stolen away. Carson Kaiser to Tyler Brewer. And he brings it back now to Stolfus. He's going to back up, but brings it back to Brewer.
Good job by the Pioneer defense to take away what appeared to be an open shot by Ripon. Good close by the Pioneers.
Here's Stolfus now. Bounce pass to Eric Cumber, and a reaching foul there by Colvin Adams. That's his second, team 7th. Ripon goes to the line for a free throw bonus, and he'll get that bonus if he makes the first one. That's Eric Cumber, number 4.
You know, after the football season, I actually get a chance to see what these guys look like, you know, with the helmets and the cages.
I know, right?
You have no idea what these guys look like.
And no good on the free throw. Ball is bounced around. It was off of a Westfield player. Good job by Cameron Grenier keeping that ball alive.
Yeah, I was surprised with the call. So see if Ripon can be opportunistic here on inbounding under their own basket.
Carson Kaiser comes in, Stolfus out. Inbounding is Grenier underneath the Ripon basket right side. He gets it to Bradley, left baseline. Tyler Brewer. Gonna drive to the basket, left side, shot up, no
How
good.
did that not go in?
And
great take.
the rebound to Andrew Crivello of the Pioneers. He gets it now to Austin Lyon. And he's driving left side, right up, and a lay-in is good. Austin Lyon.
Lyons, it's about his explosiveness on his first step.
He's got 17 of the 20 points for Westfield. Here's Tyler Brewer now.
Yeah, Lyon, very aggressive, very athletic, and fundamentally is really good with the ball.
Bradley was double teamed in the right corner, and it was tried to be saved by Ethan Kind of Westfield, but he threw it back into a Ripon player. Now it's going to be right corner three by Grenier, no good. Rebound bounced out of there to Westfield.
Two Ripon kids ran into each other, and Pioneers get the ball.
Cumber and Kaiser ran into each other, and it ended up to go to Westfield. 6:04 remains in the first half. Pioneers 20, Tigers 16. So here comes Westfield. Ethan Kind across the timeline. There's a long three left wing, no good. Rebound. Grenier had it. Cumber ends up with it.
The way that game's being called, I was surprised there was no whistle.
Here's Kaiser across the timeline for the Tigers. Right corner to Grenier. There's Bradley, three right wing, good. Blake Bradley.
Boy, from the time he caught and launched that, really nice quick release. They needed that.
Milliseconds on that.
Yeah,
release.
their last 8 points have taken a long time to get there.
Ball goes out of bounds as it was Bruce caught in the corner and knocked it off a Ripon player. That player being Landon Garrett, so it is Pioneers ball.
Ball with number 24 linebacker, court for the Pioneers.
It's Westfield 20, Ripon 19. 5:21 remains in the first half. And here we go. Lyon to inbound it. Left side. Oh, what a nice play.
It's the same play as before.
And he
got
fouled. Miles Grosskreitz with the basket, and he drew a foul.
You got to zone the basket. On the inbounds, you zone the basket. You don't go man here, and I think Ripon's been victim twice. I have to see the play again on Ripon cable, but I think it's pick the picker.
Free throw's no good. Ball's bouncing around. It was saved. It was not saved by Westfield. It goes to the Tigers. By the way, that foul was on Blake Bradley, his second personal, 17.
Oh, so you got three of your starters with 2 fouls apiece with 5 minutes and change to go in the first half. Not good.
Well, we'll see how the rest of the half plays out. Here's Kaiser. Tigers down by 3. Into the lane, Grenier. But he brings it back out. Bradley, 3. Good.
Yeah. Something about go to where your bread is buttered, huh?
They did a nice job bringing the ball in and dishing it back out. Bradley was open. Nobody on him.
Yeah. Inside out real quick before the defense could close on Bradley.
So now it's the Pioneers' possession. Rakebush to the right end line. Cross court for a 3, no good. Rebound is in there by Grosskreitz. Now another 3, top of the circle, no good. And Eric Cumber gets the rebound.
Just a good athlete, happens to be playing basketball, Eric Cumber.
Yeah.
He'll help you in a lot of areas.
This is Garrett with it now. Kaiser, 3, Grenier, no good. Rebound out of there by Andrew Crivello of the Pioneers. Game tied at 22. Long 3, Lyon, no good. Rebound coming out of there by Carson Kaiser.
Got to look for the ball, Eric. He wouldn't go to you. When you're running down those wings, always be looking for the ball.
There's almost another steal by Lyon, but he gets it back to Bradley for 3, and that one's no good. Eric Cumber got the rebound. He fought for it. To Grenier, he gets it back from
to the
Garrett.
Ball.
Now it's Kaiser again. All right, there's a 3 right wing. No good, and
Brewer.
Eric Cumber runs it down.
Yeah, Brewer tipped it.
Oh, but they call him for traveling. I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. No, the ref is telling him what he did, but the ref, I'm sorry, you can, as long as you establish the 1 foot, you can stutter with the other foot as long as the other one is staying still.
Yeah, I didn't see the travel.
No.
But it's still Westfield's ball now at 3:41 remaining.
It's too bad.
In the first half. We're tied at 22.
Ripon doing a good job of late on both ends on rebounding, giving themselves second opportunities on the offensive end.
Drew Breakbush with the ball. The Lion on the left wing now with it. He's going to drive to the basket. Oh, he slipped and fell.
That's a
and
travel.
He tried to throw up a shot, but Grenier got the rebound. Here's Kaiser. Oh, wide open. Tyler Brewer. Beautiful pass.
Way to
and
find
in
him.
There.
Great find by Kaiser to Brewer.
And the Tigers take the lead by 2.
3 minutes remaining in the first half. Very entertaining game. Both teams seem to be pretty evenly matched.
So for the Pioneers, Miles Grosskreitz with it at the top of the circle. Oh, looked like he traveled or double dribbled. Goes back to Drew Breakbush to Ethan Kine. Lyon makes a nice move to the baseline. Little floater, good. That's a nice shot by Austin Lyon.
Yeah, he scores anywhere in the court.
Quickly the other way. Cameron Grenier for 3,
Oh.
in and out.
He's taken a couple threes and they've all looked good.
Good
Look at
hustle
that
by
steal.
Carson Kaiser on the steal.
Lions didn't like it. Lyon didn't like it because he kind of propelled himself off his shoulder.
Now Brewer to the basket. He drew a foul.
That's a frustration foul on Lyon, and he must have told the ref about it.
Good ball movement by the Tigers. And that foul, by the way,
His second.
on Austin Lyon is his second. It's the team's 8th. 2 free throws for Tyler Brewer, who has 2 free throws already in this game. He has 4 total
Tigers,
points.
nice job. Overall energy is really good.
I agree.
Coach is running, going pretty deep off his bench, too. Playing at least 9 players so far.
2:18 remains in the half. Free throws good by Tyler Brewer. He's a junior.
And give it up. I really like the way Eric Cumber is helping out the team. You know, he's doing all that stuff. You know, what Grosskreitz 32 is doing for Westfield, Cumber's even doing it at a higher level for his Tigers. Rebounding, defense. I mean, he's contesting a lot, but he's really rebounding really well.
For Ripon, seeing the floor the first time here in this game is number 32, Ben Gerke. He's a sophomore. Ben Colmus also came into the game, another sophomore. So the Tigers still with that 2-point lead now. That's a freshman with the ball there in the corner.
Nice hands
Memphis
there.
Grosskreitz.
Bradley almost with a steal. Below 2 minutes. Nice hands again.
And picking up the loose ball is Mike Grosskreitz. He drives to the basket and puts it in. Miles Grosskreitz.
Nice job by Miles, too.
Oh, here's a steal by the Pioneers.
That was just a little bit of the nerves in the game.
Trayton Roos gets it across the timeline. He's going to get it here to Memphis Grosskreitz, the freshman, number 20. And good defense out there by Landon Garrett for the Tigers. Westfield gets the ball back. Out to the top of the circle. Left side, Roos. Long 3. Oh, he rattled it
What
in.
a nice shot.
Trayton Roos. So now the Pioneers take a 3-point lead. They're on a 5-0 run. Just a minute to play in the half. Here's Bradley.
Oh, yeah, you got a double screen.
Bradley, little floater, no good. Ripon got the offensive rebound. Goes now into the left corner. Brewer takes the ball, drives it up, no good.
Yeah.
And it was knocked out of Ripon's hands, but off the fingertips of Colvin Adams, Ripon's ball.
And when Brewer went baseline, he went up. A nice move. He just lost the handle on it, rolled off his wrist. And a nice break for Ripon underneath. You know, they've given up 4 easy points down at the other end on inbounds plays. Ripon needs to return the favor.
Eric Cumber gets the inbound. Oh, wide
And there it
open.
is.
And up and in is Landon Garrett.
Yeah, Landon Garrett became an orphan. Good find by the guard out on top.
Eric Cumber with the assist there. All right, Westfield with the ball. That's Roos with it. Gets it off to the wing. Colvin Adams, top of the circle. Miles Grosskreitz. let's see, Westfield may take the last shot here without Lyon in the game.
It's a 1-point deficit for the Tigers.
Adams with it. Grosskreutz.
15 seconds left till half.
Ethan Kind. And a drive. Nice little move.
Nice
wow.
move.
In the lane. Beautiful.
Oh, little trickery there. Showed him the ball. You got 3 seconds if you're Ripon.
All right, Bradley, a 3. No good. And it's halftime.
Hey, we got a game.
We do indeed. It's a good one, that's for sure. Our halftime score, the Westfield Pioneers 31 and the Ripon Tigers have 28. All right, let's go through some of the scoring and then we'll get some of Marty's thoughts here in a moment. But first off, for the Tigers scoring, it is Tyler Brewer who has 6 points, including 4 free throws. Landon Garrett with the deuce. Carson Kaiser has 5. And Blake Bradley has 15 points, including 4 3-point baskets. For Westfield, Ethan Kind with 2. Trayton Roos has 6. Miles Grosskreutz has 4. And then I got to count them up here for Austin Lyon here. Has 19 points. Austin Lyon with 19 points for the Pioneers. So, Marty, it's been an entertaining first half. Pioneers lead at 31-28. And, wow, what have we learned?
We learned that both teams are playing with really good energy. Both teams have good perimeter shooters. And the difference right now is just Lyons with his ability to break down a defense and score anywhere on the court. He makes it tough on the Ripon D. But I'll tell you what, collectively as the Tigers playing defense, active hands, a lot of tip balls, a lot of thefts. I like what I'm seeing. I think Coach Bradley's got to feel good about what's going on. They got to figure out what's going on when Pioneers are inbounding under their basket. They gave up 4 easy fouls plus and an N1 foul, 4 easy points. They got to close the door on that. I think they're picking the picker. Zone the basket on the inbounds, and I know Coach Bradley knows that. So I think we're in for a heck of a second half. The other thing to be mindful of, 3 of the 5 starters have 2 fouls for the Tigers, so be mindful of that. To get Donovan back out on the court would be great. I think number 4 for us, Eric Cumber, did a great job coming off the bench and getting a lot of energy and a lot of defense and rebounding for the Tigers.
3 starters also have 2 fouls for Westfield. Trayton Roos, Colvin Adams, and also Austin Lyon. They all have 3 fouls for the Pioneers. Marty, we also want to mention tonight the Ripon High School girls are in action this evening as they have a non-conference game at Marquezan tonight. The Ripon girls 0-2 on the season.
Yeah.
Marquezan is 2-1 on the season. They had victories over Berlin and Rio and lost to Winneconne. Of course, Ripon lost their games, Mayville in overtime, and then to this Westfield team.
They lost, but in between those games, girls lost at Berlin.
Oh, that's
so
right.
They're 0-3.
Beg your pardon. You are correct.
First year, Kirsten Sauerbry. We did the one game with Westfield, and we see a lot of things we like about what's going on with that program. So very optimistic about that. Also, the Ripon Boys JV team tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What was that score?
Ripon Boys won over Westfield 53-29. So that was a nice win there.
Yeah.
There are other games in the conference. I don't know. Do you have those written down?
No, I do not.
Okay, I do.
Oh, yes. Lay it on me, my man.
Well, okay, we have Adams Friendship is at Watoma tonight. Berlin will play at Mauston, and it's Nakusa at Wisconsin Dells. So those are the other 3 games in the conference here this evening. So I'll tell you what, the band is playing. We got Sam and the band down there. The Tiger is helping lead the direction. Our halftime score again is Westfield 31, Ripon 28. Tell you what, we'll take a timeout, come back in a few minutes, and you are watching and listening to the Ripon channel, Ripon Tigers boys basketball, and we'll be back here in a couple of minutes.
Winning ticket number is 465033. 465033. Come to the head table. We got a $90 cash. 465033. You are the winning ticket.
And welcome back to the Ripon Channel. We're glad to have you as we begin the second half between the Westfield Pioneers and the host, Ripon Tigers. Again, the Pioneers 31, the Tigers 28. Ripon will get the ball to begin the second half with Marty Ernzer. I'm Lynn Krause. That was Tyler Brewer. And there's Blake Bradley with a three on the right wing, and he puts it in.
That's as pure as a mother's love, isn't it?
His fifth, it's fifth three-pointer of the evening.
That's how he started the game, and that's how he starts the second half.
And now it's tied. Here's Lyon with the ball for Westfield, him of 19
Double,
points.
triple.
He's triple team.
Why would you foul him?
And I don't know, he was going to
Why?
pass the ball, so.
That was not an advisable foul.
Yeah, triple team, he had nowhere
why
to go.
would you body him? I don't know why you're holding your hands up, because you bodied him. It's a foul.
They're going to give him free throws on that. Carson Kaiser got the foul, his first, team's first.
And he was looking to pass out, to pass the ball
Yes.
out, but he left his feet. He had the ball, so they'll give him a shot.
And
Just
he makes
not-
the first one.
Not a good foul. There's good fouls and there's not good fouls. And right now I'm looking at Polash's shoes. He's got a different color in each foot.
Yeah, I see that.
I just recognized.
The second one is no good. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
I'm not really sure.
Let's
but
see if Donovan can stay away from his third foul for a while and see what he can do.
Here's
with his-
Logan Polash with it now. Goes over to Carson Kaiser. Couple of dribbles. Tyler Brewer, long three, top of the circle, no good. Oh, Polash with the offensive rebound. He goes up, and it's blocked out of bounds by Austin Lyon. Wow. And Lyon has to be careful. He's got two fouls of his own.
That was all clean. Yeah.
Brewer inbounding it to
Oh,
Bradley.
that play.
Long three. And Bradley goes down, and we've got a foul.
Oh, Bean. I got to talk to Bean. You got to ask Coach Bradley who put that play in when I was coaching him. That's our old yellow play.
Westfield,
Oh, my goodness.
Westfield coach is calling for a flop, but no call. Fouls on Andrew Crivello, his second, team's first. Two free throws for Blake Bradley. And he misses the first one.
He's too close.
Yeah, right.
Let's see if we knock these two down, huh?
He's actually 1 out of 3 at the line tonight. That's right, he gets 3 free throws. And I take that back. That was part of a 3-point play.
So you go with your 4 people across the line. Inbounder lobs it to the 3-point line to the shooter, backs up. You close the door. Defense goes through the screen. Got called for the foul. And Ripon, with those 2 free throws, takes the lead.
Now's Lyon with a nice floater on the right baseline.
He is something.
And he hit it. Good job. That was really a tough play.
Fun to watch.
But Austin Lyon hit it. It's Westfield 34, Ripon 33. Now Tyler Brewer had backed into the lane, and he drew a foul.
Once again, you look down on the court, you see who's one of the taller players on that Ripon squad. It might be Brewer, and yet he's got that skill set, strong with the ball.
Ethan Kine got the foul for the Pioneers, his first, team second. Here's Kaiser with it, over to Logan Polash. Gets his dribble back.
Set those screens, boys.
Polash, right corner, Bradley 3. Short it is. Rebound hustled out of there by Trayton Roos.
I think that ball slipped down his fingers on that release.
Roos of the Pioneers across the timeline, line to the basket. Little floater again. This one's no good. Donovan comes up with a loose ball to Kaiser.
No help.
Kaiser across the timeline.
Good job by Kaiser to pull up. He was surrounded by a sea of purple.
Brewer into the lane, lays it up. He got the roll. Wow, Tyler Brewer.
That was on that front rim forever, wasn't it?
It was.
Nice finish going to his left to right.
Here's Austin Lyons now for the Pioneers. Way to the right corner. There's an open 3. No good. Rebound, though, offensive. But tipped away by Kaiser. Yeah. And he got the loose ball. And then a foul on Westfield.
An excuse me foul, too.
And, yep, Kaiser got the ball. It was kind of loose, and the Westfield player went after it and fell right on top of him.
Well, Kaiser put the brakes on, and the other fella did.
Colvin Adams got the foul for Westfield, his third, team's third. Here's Kaiser now.
Keep tabs on that, how many fouls.
I'm not sure what that was, but there's Bradley with a 3. The ball came loose, and Bradley hit it.
Yeah, let's run that play again. We call that our 2 play.
Oh, man. Kaiser threw it up and then tipped it over to Bradley.
Ripon by 4.
Here's Lyon in the lane. Going to bring it back out for a 3, and that's no good. Rebound, Blake Bradley. He'll come the other way. Polash with it. He goes to the free throw line, stops. We'll go back to Kaiser for 3. And he did not hit it. Rebound, Tyler Brewer. Bradley, nice fake. Floater in the lane, and he hit it.
Nice, show him the ball, freeze him, take him off the dribble. Nice finish. If you notice, when you see that, Bradley never took his eyes off the rim, causes Westfield to take a timeout after Ripon, starts the second half down by a couple. Next thing you know, you look up and you say, wow, up by half dozen.
Yeah, they look up and Ripon's up by 6. Ripon 40, Westfield 34.
And the head coach letting them, by just calling the timeout, head coach letting the official know with help of the video, of the audio, of the demonstration. Oh, man, I love it. I love the intensity. By the way, the head coach, Nick Breakbush, assistant coach, John Breakbush. Now, people that are in our viewing area might have some familiarity with Westfield. What do you think of when you think of Westfield? It comes with feathers and a beak, right? We're talking chicken. I got to believe there's got to be a connection there with the family name with that Breakbush business.
I'll tell you what, the Breakbush chicken wings are outstanding.
I've never had them. I've heard about this.
They are outstanding.
People drive there and do that.
Yeah.
And what I'm wondering is, is there any way there like maybe some discount coupons or something that maybe Breakbush brought tonight?
They actually have an outlet store.
Yes,
yeah, they do.
I've been there once, and many years ago.
That's where I've got my wings, and they're outstanding.
Oh, wow.
You grill them, little barbecue sauce and spices.
Man.
You chop those babies
down. You keep talking
down.
like that, I might become a Notre Dame fan someday.
All right, so the Pioneers find themselves down by 6, and here they come the other way. With the ball, top of the circle there was Corvello. Now it's Lyon, their leading scorer. Good defense by
he pushed
Donovan.
Him out. He dunked it. Oh, look who got the free hand pushing off the defender.
Lyon working hard, tries to throw the ball in the middle, but Ripon knocked the ball away out of bounds.
Outstanding work by Donovan.
That is good defense. He had him way out at half court.
Not only that, he made him so uncomfortable, he made Lyon push off with his free hand. Could have got an offensive whistle.
The inbound to Lyon. Oh, what a no-look pass, but it's no good by Miles Grosskreutz.
Wow.
And Ripon got the rebound.
Had that gone in.
That would have been a highlight
Double.
reel. Here's Tyler Brewer now back to Bradley. Free throw line backing in. Takes the shot, no good. Rebound out of there by Crivello.
Stop ball.
Lyon quickly to the basket. Dishes
Nice
it off.
pass.
Oh, and it's an offensive foul on Lyon.
And it was a great shuttle pass by Lyon on the look-off. He just forgot to stop. He ran out of real estate. More importantly, Lyon picks up his third.
He does, and it's the fourth team foul. And it negated a made Pioneer basket.
Yeah.
So the lead remains 6.
A lot of stuff going on in that one play there.
In these first 4 minutes. Almost a steal. Yes, a steal, but Kaiser stole it back. But then the ball is loose out there. Westfield
Holy
will finally
smokes.
end up with it. And Ripon's going to get called on a foul on the loose ball here in a reach. I believe it's going to be Logan Polash.
Really? Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
For Logan,
Wow, there's a lot
third
of effort being displayed right now by both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. So Logan's, again, third personal, second team foul. Checking in Ben Colmus for Poland.
Good hands these athletes have. They're reading the eyes. I mean, how many possessions did we have touches going back and forth
man.
with the two on that hot potato?
You know,
Holy smokes.
And nobody scored for about 2 minutes here. It's been 40-34
I also,
for a while.
in the locker room, I hope Ripon talked about east-west passing because Westfield's gotten a couple of steals as they're almost tied up again by the Ripon defense.
Here's Lyon. Brewer on him, and Brewer's going to get a foul. I'll tell you another thing, Marty.
Yeah.
Ripon has stepped up their defense
Yes.
early in this half.
Well, I thought they did in the first half. I thought it looked really good in the second 10 minutes frame. I thought the intensity was there. Yeah.
All right, here's Roos with it for the Pioneers. He's going to back it into Grosskreutz. He's in the lane. Brings it back out. Now making a drive. Oh, behind the back dribble, and Kaiser stole the ball.
Oh boy.
Kaiser looked like he stole the ball.
I thought if there was a foul, it was on the offensive player because, first man to the ball was the defender, not the offensive player.
Carson hit the ball on the ground, slammed it a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
He got lucky.
Wow.
But anyway, for Carson, second personal, fourth team. Now inbound, Westfield throws it away, and it's Ripon's ball.
And everybody on the home team believes that was poetic justice right there on that call, and I'm one of them.
So the Tigers get the ball, 13-16 remaining in the second half.
I like the feistiness of this Tiger defense, and it's not going to get any lower than what it is right now with Eric Cumber just taking the floor for the Tigers.
Brewer to Blake Bradley. Back to Brewer. He's going to take an open three from the right corner. No good, little hard. Running it down was Eric Cumber, but he stepped out of bounds first. So it's turned over now to the Pioneers.
What a game of spurts.
Right? And we still haven't scored. We're at 40-34 still. All right. Here comes Westfield. Here's Lyon with the ball now. Again, 3 fouls for Austin Lyon.
You always got to know where Lyon is. What a give and go that was.
It to Miles Grosskreutz.
That was a design play. Beautiful job for Grosskreutz to open up.
Now Eric Cumber on the wing. And he's going to go to Colmus. He's on the baseline. Little drive in the lane. Shot up. No good. But he drew a foul.
Nice job by Colmus of using his body to ward off the defenders and then forcing the contact and getting to the line.
The foul is going to be on Trayton Roos. He is third personal, fifth team. Ben Colmus, no points tonight, and this will be his first opportunity. And the free throw is good. Good job by Ben. Westfield now trails by 5, 41-36. And new players for the Tigers. Polash is back in. Also, Landon Garrett comes in for Ripon. Colmus the second one. And that looks good, and it is. Good job. 42-36 Tigers. Here's Lyon with it for Westfield.
Good denial by Eric Cumber.
Goes way cross court. And it was a bad pass taken away by Garrett.
Surprised they didn't call it travel.
Kind tried to save it, but no good. Now Cumber traveled with the ball on the end line, and it's going to be Westfield's possession.
Yeah, it's going to be calm under fire. Cumber.
Inbounded. Here comes Lyon with it across the timeline for the Westfield Pioneers.
Still that 6-point deficit.
Cross court. Oh, nice tip there, and almost steal by Ben Colmus.
I tell you, we talked at halftime about the quick hands and a lot of the tip balls. And Ripon defense continues to do that.
And it was off of a Westfield player.
Yes,
I didn't see.
Yes, it was. Yes. But I just love the way that their active hands are rewarding them with turnovers.
Bradley for three, no good. Rebound, Logan Polash. He goes underneath Eric Cumber, shot no good. Cumber get his own rebound and a held ball.
Yeah, that'll be a held ball.
And possession to Westfield.
Yes. Nice pass to Cumber down on the block. Defense collapsed on him. Got tied up.
All right, here comes Austin Lyon for Westfield. Pioneers trail by 6.
Close on him. You pick that ball up, you get right in his shorts on a dead ball, especially if it's Lyon. You don't give him breathing space.
Making a move was Miles Grosskreitz, and he drew a foul.
They're going to call it on Cumber?
Ben Colmus, it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
For Ben, his first, team's 5th.
They made it very clear, the officiating crew tonight, about reaching. That's become very clear.
Blake Bradley will sit out for a little bit. And what do we have? Ripon knocked the ball out of bounds on the inbound, so it remains Westfield possession.
They better have cleaned up. They're still staying in the man. They're not zoning the basket. They better watch out what they're doing here. They cannot give up easy, uncontested layups on inbounds. I would not guard the inbounder. There you go.
Play.
There
That's
you
the
go.
third time
What are
we've
we
seen
doing?
that. The third time we have seen that tonight on an inbound. And each of them have been successful.
That's 6 points. You work too hard on defense.
What a move by Ben Colmus.
And Colmus got a facial on the way up. Presence of mind to stay with it. Nice finish.
And Ripon still maintains the 6-point lead. Almost a steal by Donovan, but to Lyon, who goes to the basket.
Awesome.
And he dunked it down.
That was awesome.
That was a strong move by Austin Lyon. Now Brewer. To Donovan. Nice pass to Colmus, and Colmus drew a foul. Got hit on the arm.
Ripon doing a good job of attacking the lane and getting the defense kind of extended and then forced to reach, and they're getting the whistles. Smart offense when you realize what the officials are allowing and not allowing. And even if you don't make contact, if it looks like a foul, they're blowing their whistles on reaches.
Couple of things, Marty. That foul was on Austin Lyon, his 4th personal. And now a what?
I have no idea.
That's,
one of the away officials. What's he calling?
I'm unsure. But I just wanted to make a quick point. The one thing I've noticed also about Ripon in the second half, their passes are a little sharper.
Yeah, they are.
And let's see. I'm not sure, Marty, what they're talking about.
I'm trying to.
No. Whatever it is.
What was that all about? Huh.
No idea.
All right.
Well, Ripon will still inbound the ball. Polash for 3, right side. Good!
Thank you.
The first points for Logan Polash, and they're huge.
Well, they had that 6-point lead after they made that run to start the second half, and then they just kind of back and forth with the visitors, and all of a sudden Polash goes, okay, I'm working too hard, but there's a couple things here. You got the scorer of the game with 4 fouls, with more than half of the second half remaining. And then you got Ripon's offense is kind of getting contributions from a lot of different people, it seems, right now.
Yeah. Well, it's the Tigers 47, Westfield 40. 10 minutes and 35 seconds remain here in this second half.
Didn't have a chance to do the interview pregame with Coach Bradley, but I did get a chance to talk to him walking into the Tiger Den, and he did say, hey, you know what? We pretty much got the same team of a year ago, so so we're going to see, right? We're going to see where we've come, and right now I like what we're seeing.
So Westfield, after the timeout, will bring it up very quickly. And dribbling it around in the corner was Ethan Kine. There's a three, no good. Rebound, Blake Bradley.
Good box out on the weak side by Blake.
Ripon's lead scorer is in the game, but Westfield's is not. Tyler Brewer to
Block.
the hoop. Got it blocked away, and
then
a reaching foul.
Yeah, don't do that.
Ben Kalmus?
Yeah, I mean, I'd even be talking over in the bench over there, guys. They say, guys, you reach, you're going to get a whistle. It's going to have to be awfully clean not to get a whistle.
Second personal on Ben Kalmus, 6th team. Both schools with 6 team fouls, so we'll be going to the free throw line in the next one.
And that might have a lot to determine about the outcome of the free throw line before this one's over.
Okay, Miles Grosskreitz here to Drew Breakbush.
And if Miles Grosskreitz is out on top, I'm going to leave him out there.
There's a pass to try and get it to Andrew Crovello.
Yeah, Roos just overled him on the give and go. He ran that with Grosskreitz earlier for a really nice give and go late in the first half.
And it was a turnover, so Ripon will bring it back. Logan Polash across the timeline. Carson,
double.
Kaiser with it from Polash.
Oh.
Long pass to Tyler Brewer. Very dangerous pass. Brewer with a nice move, and he drew a foul.
Brewers figured out midway through the first half, man, if I'm going to get points, if I'm left alone, I'll shoot the pill from downtown. But he is attacking with a dribble, and if he's not finishing, he's getting to the free throw line. So that really evens out your offense, when you got sharpshooters like Blake Bradley, and we saw what Polash can do. And then the other comment, when Ripon's doing a good job of moving without the ball, the spacing's pretty decent. But when your back is to the rim, you better anticipate a double team every time. Don't be surprised.
Tyler Brewer makes both free throws, and don't look now, but the Tigers are up by 9. Westfield is hurting with their leading scorer out of the game right now with 4 fouls.
And tight, deep man-to-man by the Tigers. Good help and recover also.
There's a 3 left side, no good. Rebound on the offense by Westfield, though. And we're going to have a foul on this loose ball. As 2 people were going for it. Logan Polash was 1 and Andrew Crovello the 2nd. And let's see who they're going to call it on.
Well, I've never seen a ref make the call and then
Polash.
talk to the other official for about 10 seconds and then finally tell us who the foul is on.
And the foul is going to be on Logan Polash, 4th personal, 7th team. So that means Westfield goes to the free throw line to shoot 1+1 if made.
It's
big. Bonus time.
That's big on one of your starters, Polash.
And it's no good. Out of bounds. Knocking it out of bounds, though, was Tyler Brewer.
Yeah, Brewer knocked it off. Grosskreitz had the inside position to the missed free throw, but Brewer knocked it off of him out of bounds, at least we thought.
Now the inbound to Grosskreitz.
And then Brewer's going to get called.
Who goes to the basket, and he drew a foul. So he'll get 2 free throws.
Ouch. That's his third. Donovan.
Yep, but only his first. Only his first of the half, though, so that's good because we have 9 minutes remaining. Team's 8th, by the way. So Miles Grosskreitz gets 2 free throws. He makes the first one. He has 7 points.
Game like this, they're all big, especially if you're chasing right now. Grosskreitz looks pretty good, pretty confident at that line.
That one looks strong. It is. Devin Donovan the rebound.
There you go.
To Bradley, who brings it up. Tyler Brewer. Grenier is in the game now. There's Brewer again. Kaiser. Devin Donovan, right corner.
Keep coming to the ball. I like the way they run this offense. Coach Bradley has them running.
They're doing some nice passing.
Well,
Kaiser to the baseline.
Spacing.
Drives through. Brewer, 3, left side wing. Good.
Beautiful.
Way to go, Tyler Brewer.
Like we said, Brewer, you leave him open. Yeah, he'll take that.
His first made 3 of the game, and Ripon up by 11 now, 52-41. All right, making the move is Breakbush. Back out. And driving to the basket, no good. Grosskreutz the rebound up and in. Miles Grosskreutz.
He's a load. You give him that position, and he'll show you what he'll do. He finishes nice for a big guy off the glass.
Here's Grenier with the ball. Tyler Brewer into the left corner, little floater. Bradley, no good. Rebound, Donovan had it, and it was tipped it to Bradley. Now, Brewer a three. Another one! Tyler Brewer!
You know, he did that last year, too, in a game, big game.
That's right, yeah.
That was just like coming out party, and now it's part of his regular diet.
The coach, Nick Breakbush, has to get Austin Lyon back in the game as Westfield's down by 12. And Lyon will wait to come in. There's a reach by Donovan, no call.
Yeah.
And now we get a foul, I think, on Kaiser on a reach.
You know, I don't know what you say to your players about this reaching thing. Just keep playing with your defense. You're keeping them in front of you between him and the basket. That's what you want to do, and they're doing it. So why do you bail them out with a reach and now everything is bonus?
Carson Kaiser, third personal, 9th team. Blake Bradley goes out. Ben Palmas is in. Austin Lyon comes back in. Drew Breakbush goes out. A bonus free throw now for Trayton Roos. He misses. Donovan the rebound.
Oh, does he sky on that?
He did. Arms up. Good position. Here's Kalmus. Lost control of the ball. It's in the lane. He gets it off to Brewer. Brewer to Grenier. Cross court Kaiser. Kalmus again in the lane. Goes to the basket. Up and in. Ben Kalmus.
Yeah, he's got nice feet, doesn't he?
He put just enough English on the ball. Spinned it right in. Now a floater by Lyon, and he put it up and in.
Timeout by Westfield.
They're down by 12 still with 7:14 remaining in the second half. Ripon 57, Westfield 45. Very entertaining, fun game to watch.
Very much so. And we'll see in terms of attrition with all the fouling going on, all the whistles down the stretch, if that's going to have any bearing. Right now, Westfield needs a few more of those Ripon players to reach and get out of and get their fifth fouls and get out of the game.
Well, for Westfield, we mentioned it, Marty.
Yeah.
Austin Lyon, 4 personals.
Oh, yeah.
For Ripon, the only one with 4 is Logan Polash. However, Devin Donovan and Carson Kaiser each have 3.
Yeah, look for Polash to get in at the 5-minute mark would be my thought on that. And but as long as you got the double-digit lead, that certainly gives a lot of convenience to the head coach, not having to worry about the decision that Breakbush had to make, putting his stud in with 4 fouls.
All right, we're back in. What a steal there by Andrew Crivello, but he stepped out of bounds.
And once again, if there's a lesson this team can learn from Westfield, it is you better meet the ball. They're very aggressive. They did it in the first half on east-west passes. That wasn't even an east-west pass. But you can't stand flat-footed with your hands out waiting for the ball to come to you as a receiver on the pass. You have to come to it.
All right.
Good angle by Brewer.
Kalmus inbounds it to Carson Kaiser. To the baseline, and he's kind of caught, but he goes to Kalmus, who drives the basket up and no good. No foul was called.
Yeah, there was contact on there as he steals back the rebound.
From Lyon, he did. And now, there's no call on that. My goodness. Kaiser to the hoop, no good. Bounced out to Kalmus again, and what do we have now? A foul.
Timeout by
a
Bradley.
timeout, okay. It is a timeout by Coach Andy Bradley. Probably a good one. There was bodies flying all over there, Marty.
That's kind of funny when you see reaches, you get whistles, and you got some all-star body slam wrestling, and they're letting it go. So, hey, listen, by the way, officiating is not an easy job.
It is not. No,
it is not.
Absolutely not. So 6 minutes, 39 seconds remain in the second half, and our score remains the same. Ripon 57, Westfield 45.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No, we didn't see the rope dive. Our executive producer, Riley Eisnagel, says that. We didn't see the rope dive being, not the analogy, of course, being with All-Star Wrestling, or the or the sleeper hold, you know? So that'll be my thing when I get home.
Nakusa, the strangler.
The strangler from Nakusa.
All right, Bradley gets the
We'll
inbound.
have to talk about him when Nakusa comes in this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Bradley out at half court.
Chief Oshkosh. Nakusa.
Oh, to the right side, Palmas in the lane.
Nice.
Donovan, Kaiser, Tyler Brewer into the lane. Lost control, but Donovan picked it back up. Now Kaiser inside. Bradley shot blocked by Grosskreutz.
Good job by Miles Grosskreutz on the board.
And taking the ball up now was Ethan Kind. Grosskreutz, Lyon, long three off glass, no good. Grosskreutz kept it alive. Lyon picks up the loose ball. Threw it a little hard. And Kalmus gets the rebound.
And
Miles Grosskreutz the foul.
The foul.
For Miles, that's only a second personal, though, and it is the 7th team foul, so that means Ripon is in the bonus. Logan Polash is in, Marty, a little earlier than you thought, 5:57. But to the free throw line to shoot one, +1 if made, is Ben Kalmus. 6 points off the bench tonight, including 2 free throws. So let's see.
Well, what's interesting about this player right here, shooting off the 3-meter dive board and got it to go in.
That rim is so soft.
Beautiful. He's just so active. He has great feet, good hands, and that's what makes him, that's what he brings to the table.
Second one's a little too hard, no good.
Oh,
nice job out there by Tyler Brewer to keep it alive.
Boy, he sacrificed his body for that rebound, too.
Here's Bradley in the lane. Shot is up. Good, Blake Bradley.
A lot of contact on that shot and no call.
Tigers up 15 now. Westfield, I don't know if they're in panic mode, but there's a floater. Good by Lyon, and they're going to call a flop on Devin Donovan.
Well, here's the deal. Donovan had a chance to square up on him, and he didn't. You got to square so you're right up on his sternum, even with him. And he kind of was halfway there. Now he's calling him for the flop, but he would have been called for the block. But he could have had a chance if he reads it, sit there and get the charge and get the most prolific scorer on the court out of the game with his 5th foul.
All right, Marty, here's question of the night.
Yeah.
How many flops during the season are we going to get called?
Not a lot.
Because I don't think there's been one in the college games that I've done yet.
No, and that's why I don't think you will.
But he called that a flop. Here's Logan Polash now. Tyler Brewer underneath, lays it up. Oh, no good. Got his own rebound up, no good. Tipped up again, no good. Logan Polash up and no good. And Polash got fouled.
Yeah, that foul should be assessed, from what I could tell, from Calvin Adams. Let's see what they call.
So yes, Coleman Adams gets the foul, his 4th personal, 9th team. Logan Polash gets 2 free throws.
What an exciting first game of the year for the boys.
Short.
And we'll be bringing most of them to you this year.
Logan hit a big 3 earlier in this half.
Ripon needs to, do a little better job here at the charity stripe.
Second one is good. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound, Miles
I thought we had an
Grosskreutz.
agreement. We were going to wait until the ball was done bouncing around before we said. Okay, we're going to work on that. This is your first boys game this year, so we'll let it go.
Here's Lyon, shot up, no good. Bradley tried to get the rebound, but it hit out of bounds. Back to the Pioneers.
Below 5 minutes, 13-point lead. I don't know how many seconds that is with 4:55.
I'm not going to add them up right now.
Actually, I could.
Oh, an inbound to Miles Grosskreutz, and he lost control of the ball. Marty, had he got control, that would have been another lay-in.
Yeah, it took his eye off the ball a little bit. And
so, break for Ripon.
I'm just smiling when I see those inbounds plays by Westfield.
Here's Brewer dribbling for his life.
Look at him go. What's Harlem Globetrotters demonstration?
He's dribbling for his life. All right, he's in the left side, stops. Had the ball stolen.
Yep,
Miles Grosskreutz. Then Brewer goes in.
Wow.
And what do we got?
Yeah, it should be
held ball.
It'll go to the Tigers.
Yeah. Tigers retained possession.
What better thing to do than you lost the handle? Man, he's all throttled up, Brewer. I tell you, I don't know how he is not exhausted.
All right, he gets the inbound. Goes to Logan Polash. Bradley fakes a three, dribbles. Lane, shot off glass. Good by Blake Bradley.
How is that not a foul? I'll tell the official, you have to let the shooter come down.
Well, they just stopped play because two players went down.
Well, Bradley came down from the shot, and he was the other player was under him. You got to let him come down, otherwise it's a foul. It's a continuation of the shot.
There's a three on the right wing by Westfield, no good. Rebound out of there by Tyler Brewer. The shot by Colvin Adams. Logan Polash will bring the ball up for the Tigers. And he lost control of the ball. It's a turnover to Westfield.
Well, that's a cardinal sin. You dribble against pressure to the sideline. It's instead of a double team, it's a triple team being pinned up against that sideline. Get that ball to the middle against the pressure.
62-47, 4:04 remaining in the second half. Ripon with a somewhat comfortable lead of 15, back to 12 after a three by Ethan Kine.
Yeah, quick catch and look.
Now we got some pressure by the Pioneers.
There you go. Ball's
Bradley to Brewer, to Kalmus. Into the lane to Brewer, shot good! Tyler Brewer, what a nice pass.
Well, I swear to God, that was for Bradley, and that was intercepted by Brewer. I'll have to find out later.
But here's Lyon with it, long three, no good. And the rebound out of there to Tyler Brewer. To Devin Donovan, who gets it back to Brewer, who will dribble it up slowly.
Good job by Donovan.
Yeah, recognizing that.
The situation.
Yeah, he's not the dribbler.
And Ripon does not have to attack.
Yep. Polash, Brewer, right corner, Kalmus three. There it is! Whoa!
Sharing the love down the stretch, the Tigers.
Up by 17 with 3 minutes to go. And almost a steal by Kalmus. He's after the ball. And we're going to have what?
A foul called. I think he's going to call it on Bradley. Let's see.
It's a foul on Ripon. It'll be the 10th team, so 2 free throws for the Pioneers. The foul.
That's a tough foul, regardless of who it's on.
It's on Ben Kalmus, his third. What a game off the bench Ben Kalmus has had tonight. Done a terrific job.
I tell you, I just love his sort of, here I come. Look out attitude, the way he plays.
Trayton Roos makes the first free throw.
And what he brings an element of quickness with a dribble drive offensively. Any points you get from him is just extra. But he does a nice job of attacking the rim, I think.
Second one's no good. Miles Grosskreutz over the back.
It should be.
On the loose ball.
Yeah, if the body language means anything, we know Miles thinks it's on him.
Third personal by Miles Grosskreutz. That means 2 free throws for the Tigers.
You know, we didn't
play the north end.
Did not play Westfield in football in the South Conference, South Central, I should say. But you got to believe if he was playing football, he could pretty much play wherever he wants.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good-sized kid.
Yeah,
he moves well.
Good shoulders. Strong.
Devin Donovan makes the free throw, his first point of the evening. It was a big one, up by 17. He gets another. Let's see. Devin puts it in. Good job, Devin Donovan.
Showing some of our guards how to shoot free throws.
Right. All right, Westfield the other way, Lyon, shot no good.
You know, those are just how is that not a foul?
A lot of contact there, but Bradley came up with the ball. Now Logan Polash, he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
It's an easy call. The possession is in the hands of one player, and there's contact with a player on the other team. You can blow the whistle. But I really like the way Ripon's playing through all of this.
2 shots for Logan Polash. The foul, by the way, on Trayton Roos, his 4th.
And you really get the feeling here in the second half, it's really been a lot of team scoring by the Tigers here.
Good job.
And if you get that feeling, hey, if you're open, man, you got the green light.
You know, and it's I guess one thing I'm glad that Ripon's first game is at home because they
because
really,
we're doing it.
Well, we're not only that, but just to get a jump start on showing how well they can play.
Yeah, right. And we get the names. Ripon trying to take the air out of the ball a little bit there.
They just seem a little more comfortable at home. Oh my goodness gracious!
Wow! And they're going to call a defensive foul.
Austin Lyon bullied his way through.
Lyon, with a low dribble, took his shoulder into the verticality rule of defense. Evidently, is not there tonight.
Well, the foul was on Ripon's Ben Kalmus.
Wow, that's interesting.
So then Austin Lyon gets 2 free throws.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a tough non-call there. Lyon makes the first. He's had a heck of a game.
Heck of a first half.
Yeah.
Had to sit a lot of the second half. Yeah. And his tired legs have shown a little bit on his stroke here.
Yeah.
In the latter stages of the contest.
But not for the free throws. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the second half. Our score is now Ripon 71, Westfield 53. And up next for the Tigers, their next game is this Friday. They play at Wautoma. For Westfield, their next game is this Friday. They host Adams Friendship.
The Green Devils of Adams Friendship taking on the Pioneers. As fate would have it, this new South Central Conference with Berlin, Wisconsin Dells, Nakusa, Westfield, Wautoma, Mauston, Ripon, Adams Friendship, it has to be in deer country, don't you?
Yeah, right.
I mean, my head was on a swivel riding shotgun to the football games, but not doing those road games is proving to probably keep my auto insurance intact, just the way where it needs to be.
That is very, very true. Okay. Well, we have the timeout now. We await the inbound by Ripon. Down by 18 as the Pioneers. They're going to be pressing here. Logan Polash will inbound it to Tyler Brewer.
Splits the defense. Good job.
Gets it to Polash across time. Oh, boy, did he travel? Double dribble. Oh, that's a double dribble. He put the ball on the ground, Marty, didn't he? And then he
usually when you're extended with the ball on the ground, you get the travel call.
Well, it wasn't called. Bradley missed the 3. Westfield got the rebound. Here's Lyon doing some dribbling of his own. Goes cross court for a 3. No good. Rebound there nicely by Kalmus. Kalmus to Kaiser, and we've got a couple of players down. I think they butted heads.
Oh, wow.
I think they butted heads down there when they were going after the ball.
Came up on the short end.
Yeah. 2:01 stops the clock. And Miles Grosskreitz was the other player who was involved in that, and Grosskreitz got the better of it, and Logan got the worst of it. But it'll be Ripon's ball out of bounds. And Carson Kaiser will inbound. Over to Tyler Brewer. Makes a nice move, gets it across the timeline.
His skill set is so good. He understands the situation when he's got the ball. And he's strong with the ball. He knows what to do.
Here's Bradley into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Grosskreitz. Over here, Kalmus tried to get a steal, but he's going to get called for his 5th personal foul. So that's 2 more free throws.
Yeah, if this game was a single-digit deficit, we'd be more concerned about some of the decision-making on the defensive side of things by the Tigers.
Well,
Kalmus fouls out. His 5th.
It's a hustle foul. I guess you'll give it that. May not be the smartest, but it's a hustle foul.
No, you just took the words out of my mouth. So you're right.
So 2 free throws for Trayton Roos. He misses the first. Into the game was Landon Garrett for Kalmus.
Yep.
Second one's good.
Junior.
So Ripon will inbound it. Here's Bradley. Brewer's
got the athleticism to beat that with a speed dribble.
Garrett with it. And had it knocked out of his hands, but Donovan picked up the loose ball. Now Kaiser.
I'd pull that ball out on top. They can work on their stall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's a good part of the game to work on.
Roos with almost a steal. Now it's Bradley on the baseline. He's going to go to the basket. Shot up and good.
Yeah, nice
good job,
by
Blake Bradley.
Yeah, used his left shoulder to ward off the defender to make room for that little 5-footer.
60 seconds remaining in the second half.
Good hands there.
There's a 3 on the wing. Good by Ethan Kine.
Kine and Roos are good three-point shooters.
There's Garrett. He gets fouled with 49 seconds.
Yeah, you leave Kine and Roos open, they'll knock threes down for the Pioneers.
Yeah.
You know, I said I never would wear pink shoes, but after watching Lyon for Westfield tonight, you know, if that'll help my shot, Lind, I might be persuaded to get some pink with a swoosh.
You know?
Yeah.
You look good in just
I got to be more open-minded.
You look good in just about any color, Marty.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
First shot by Landon Garrett, no good. He gets a second.
Yeah, always thought I had a flair for fashion. 49 seconds. How many seconds is that? That's 49 seconds.
Garrett's second one is good, though. Landon Garrett, his third point of the night, too, by the way. Here's a long 3 off glass. No good.
Hey,
Blake Bradley, the rebound.
Here we go.
And he's going to dribble through there with 39.
Yeah, the difference of this game, why Ripon's going to come out on top, I just thought second half, I just thought both ends of the court they played better than the first half, and then Lyons getting his 4th foul.
Well, Blake Bradley went down, no call. Here's Lyon with it to the basket. He lays it up and in. Austin Lyon.
Come to it. There you go.
74-59, 15 seconds. Kaiser gonna get it across the timeline. That should pretty much do it. Kaiser goes out to Landon Garrett with 7. And I think that's gonna be the game.
Yeah, great win for the Tigers to start their season.
It was.
It's a veteran team, but it's still a fairly young team.
Good job by the Ripon Tigers, and our final score here tonight in the old Tigers Den. The Ripon Tigers 74, and the Westfield Pioneers have 59. Let's go through the scoring. We'll begin first with the Pioneers. Ethan Kind had 8. Trayton Roos had 8. They only had 4 scores in this game, which is interesting. Miles Grosskreitz had 9. And leading the way was Austin Lyon, who had a 34-point night.
Cool.
Austin Lyon.
Cool.
Tigers the other way. Ben Kalmus. He had 10 points for Ben, including a 3-pointer. Tyler Brewer. He had a good night.
Yes,
he
did.
6 free throws. And he had 18 points for Tyler Brewer.
Solid.
Landon Garrett had 3. Carson Kaiser had 5. It was Logan Polash who had 5. And then Blake Bradley, let's see here.
He had 15.
He had 31.
Yeah.
And Blake Bradley had 31 points. So that is our scoring here tonight.
Yeah, you know, and this Ripon team, you know, they got 14, only 4 seniors, right? You only got 4 seniors on this squad, whereas you had 7 seniors on Westfield. Like I said, it's a young team, and it's Coach Bradley had them. We said played hard last year, had more losses than wins. This year, same team. A lot of guys are back, and they played real hard and a little bit smarter on both ends. And I think they had some nice complementary players, guys like Eric Cumber, right? Coming off the bench when Donovan got in trouble. And, you know, Donovan and Cumber are going to be 2 of those guys that they're not going to get the points, but, man, are they going to get the boards, the defense, the tough assignments on the man-to-man defense. You know, it's early. You're 1-0, but you got to like the eye test of what we saw here tonight.
I totally agree. And the scoring, again, was they played. Let me double check on how many played here.
Players, I think at least 9, maybe more.
12 players.
Wow.
That were on the floor tonight for the Tigers.
Wow.
So that, I don't know what it tells you,
Well,
but
what it tells
that's
you-
just the fact right there.
What it tells you is that, he feels he's got a deep team, Coach Bradley, and you're going to be rewarded because usually you earn floor time in practice. So I can only imagine what some of his practices are like.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, big nights for Westfield's Austin Lyon, who had 34 points. Big night for Ripon's Blake Bradley, who had 31. Tyler Brewer had 18. Sophomore Ben Colmus with 10. So those are the players that were in double figures here this evening. So what a fun game to watch. Again, next one for the Tigers is at Wautoma on Friday. And for Westfield, it is hosting Adams Friendship. We thank you for watching and listening here on the Ripon channel. It is certainly appreciated. We have a couple of workers here, Patrick and Riley. We appreciate their hard work.
Yeah.
And for Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause. Again, our final, the Tigers 74, the Westfield Pioneers 59. So we thank you. You have been listening to Ripon Tigers Boys Basketball on the Ripon channel.